No one knows what caused the incident. The details of what the incident itself even was remain a mystery. All that's known for sure is one day we woke up and the humans were gone. Most of them at least. Transformed into yokai. I woke up in my shrine, the same as any other day, except this time with horns and blood-red eyes. We assumed it was a gift from the gods. The entire world was changed. Our lives were made easier with this newfound magic, and everyone was happy. We no longer had to worry about health or death, unless you were one of the few remaining mortals. The humans did not seem to give us trouble for a long time, or what seemed like a long time initially. It's hard to keep track of centuries. But as the generations came and went and humans repopulated, they didn't know the yokai anymore. They didn't trust us. We got pushed out into the forests of Estrella. This led me to meet the only friends I had for a long time. A kitsune named Cinnamon, who I found wandering aimlessly in the woods. And a magical being named a siren, with delusions of grandeur about being king of some far-off land. As the humans' fear grew, so did my shrine. People started bringing offerings as to keep the demon inside happy so they could continue living in peace. We spent a millennia living in these peaceful times. Nothing ever seemed to change in Estrella. Not inside the Kurasukami shrine, at least. That was until the Hoshihime girl started showing up. 1,000 years had passed after the initial incident changed us into yokai, and now Estrella had a protector. A headstrong human girl named Alice, with the night sky in her hair and starlight in her eyes. She started showing up at my door one day, annoyingly, complaining about my crows disrupting humans. She spoke of something called the Prisma constellation and celestial magic. I brushed her off as a mere annoyance and sent her on her way. But she returned, day after day, until I could no longer ignore her. Alice and I bickered and fought to no end until our fighting eventually drew in the attention of a pink-haired fiend from the demon realm who went by the name of Serena. Taking us by surprise and finding us weakened and exhausted from fighting, she sneakily cast a spell giving both of us matching crests on our stomach. And we very quickly realized the side effect. We shared everything. Everything. All of our senses, all of our feelings, all our emotions. If Alice felt something, I felt it too, and vice versa. It did not take long for this to drive us both absolutely insane, which also resulted me in seeing Alice more. Much more. She started spending all her free time at my shrine, frantic and desperate to find a way to break the curse put on us. Finally, we had the bright idea to combine our powers. Purification magic from me and celestial magic from the stars certainly should be able to remove a demonic curse. Well, neither of us really knew anything about the magic the demon used, nor did we have any idea how to properly combine our magic. So the spell went completely haywire. I got hit with a huge burst of energy that shrunk me. Meanwhile, Alice dodged it and was completely unaffected, but my entire body shrank. And both of our crests were exactly where they were before, untouched, and we could still feel everything the other felt. We knew then that this would require a greater understanding of demon magic, and we would likely even need to find a way into the demon realm to lift our curse. So, begrudgingly, I left my shrine for the first time in over 1,000 years, leaving a siren and Cinnamon to watch over it. We started our grand adventure to find a way into the demon realm and challenge the demon king and find a way to break our curse. The details of which are, well, spoilers. And now, it's finally time to return home to the Kurasukami Shrine. It's time. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Guess who finally put shoes on for the first time in a year? Welcome in, everyone. Are you ready? Are you ready? Should we start? Or no, should we not? Descend, yes. Shall I descend? Just end stream at the knees. Yeah, I should do that. Hello, everyone. Go back to vacation? Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Maybe I should. Feet are bigger than the shrine. It's okay. I can shrink. I can shrink back if you don't want me to. I can hide again. Okay. Let's get some more. It's a lot of thigh high sock, I gotta say. The first like quarter of me is all thigh high. Lots of sock. But then we once again have thighs. And I think they're honestly more thigh than I used to have. Are we ready for more? Actually, let me cut it off right before the more sock. I love it. This is my favorite part of the whole rig, honestly, is this ribbon in the middle. The ribbon in the middle is my favorite part. And my Sirashi makes a return. You can also see that I have my long hair again. Yes, my Sirashi wrap. It's back. It's back. Hello, everyone. I'm so happy to finally be here. Do you guys think I'm cute? You guys think I'm cute? Do you guys still like me with my new outfit? Let's get the full body. Yeah, you have to call me cute. I'm so wiggly. 75% legs. Yeah, I do have a lot of legs. Well, I only have 2 of them, but there's a lot going on. Thank you guys so much for being here. I've been so excited. Literally the last like the last few weeks. I could not wait to show you. Am I taller than what you remember? Yes, I'm 2 inches taller. I'm 2 inches taller than I was when I initially got shrank. I'm a flat 5 feet tall. And I bet you guys thought I forgot my sprout. I told you guys the sprout would be coming back. I would never forget. But I have a whole bunch of stuff to show you, because this isn't the whole thing. I have some other things like big fluffy bow. Big ass bow. Yes, yes. I think the bow is my favorite. I love it. But that's not all. We also, let me turn the bow off real quick. It'll be back, don't worry. Hold on, let me back up. We need to have a full view of my hair. Okay. Do you guys want to see all my toggles? All of them? There's a whole bunch. And they also can be combined. So many. Okay. So first, well, actually, someone asked about hard eyes, so let's start with that before we get into my hair. For one, here's my face, close up. This is me. Very cute. I know I'm not supposed to say it, but I think I'm adorable. Okay, so first, we have the hard eyes. So I can say Yamate. Got the cute pouty? Yeah, always. Always. And then we also have, we have just a regular blush too, but that's not as crazy. Where's the button? Okay, yeah. So this one's for Heracrux. Especially if you guys like the pout. I have puppy dog eyes. See, I told you it's for Heracrux. Immediately flips out. I have puppy dog eyes. For when I'm sad. For when you guys throw things at me, which you can't do right now. Ha 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 ha. But every other stream, you guys are always throwing Prisma and bananas at me. And now I can react. We'll throw bananas later. Yeah, I bet you will. I don't doubt it for a second. Okay, after Sag, we also have, oh, the biddies aren't gonna work either because I actually don't have the app open at all. Because I forgot about that. But it'll all be back for like normal streams, don't worry about it. Okay. Obligatory eye bags. Because you guys know I'm always sleepy. This model is not immune to the eepy. We've got the eepy carrying over. I'm still so tired all the time. Okay, I'm gonna zoom out again so we can see my full hair. This is probably fine, to be honest. We don't need to see the very bottom of it. Okay. This is when it starts getting crazy. we have a short hair toggle. Short hair. And the short hair toggle also works with the bow. So we can have the bow with long or short. And we can also have it without the bow. And then, that's not all. That's still not all. Let's turn the short hair off. We also can just make the twin tails short on their own and leave the rest of my hair alone. So I have a multiple length of those. But once again, that's not all. We can also make my twin tails super tiny. Super tiny, and they lose the ribbons with that too. So it's like a whole other hairstyle. And I can do my short hair with the tiny twin tails. Thank you guys for all the biddies and stuff. Thank you, thank you. And then, I think this next one is Dempa's fave. Hold on, let me bring my hair back. So, we have all those different length twin tails with different length hair. But that's not all. We can get rid of the long hair entirely. And I can have long twin tails or short twin tails or tiny twin tails with just the twin tails with no hair, like long hair. So for every one that I can do as half twin tails, I can do them as whole twin tails too. So cute. Do I have a tail? No, I don't have a tail. I'm not an animal. And then I think that's all the specific hairstyles. However, we do have dark mode. This could be a different character. I don't know her. I don't know her. And then, so we can have the twin tails, we can have my hair. We can turn those off. We can have the bow. I'm evil now. Yeah, evil Sid. Oh, and then we can also pair that with the eye bags. It's perfect. It's perfect. And then I have one more thing. Let me turn off dark mode real quick. I've got glasses. So I can see. I can say, yes, I see. Actually. Pushes up glasses. Actually. So kawaii. Yes, I think that's all my toggles. But yeah, and they pretty much all, Sid blind is canon. No, I'm super blind. I can't see anything. But yeah, we've got all my toggles. I think that's everything. I'm looking at my stream deck. I think that's everything. I think my favorite though is just straight up the bow. The bow with the long hair. That's my favorite. Because I love the bow. It makes me feel like Reimu Hakurei. I love it. And I have prepared some slides for us. So, about me. My name, as you guys know, is Syd. My full name is Syd Karasukami. I'm a shrine maiden, and my shrine has lots of crows, lots of karasu. But you can call me Syd or Sydchi. You don't need to call me Syd Karasukami because that is a mouthful. I am 1200 and... Oh, wait. I wrote this before my birthday, which was yesterday. I'm 1203. I aged yesterday and I forgot. I forgot to take that into account when I was writing this, that my birthday was happening. Yes, it's my birthday. I am a clean 5 feet tall, 152 centimeters. And I am an Oni. Yes, I'm an Oni, if you didn't know my species. And I live in a world named Australia. It's a magical world where, all the humans, not all the humans, I always say all the humans, but that's, not true. Humans got turned into yokai. There were still some humans left, and they, you know, did their thing and repopulated, but most of the humans got turned into yokai back when I was under a century old, because I would have died if I wasn't, because I was totally normal human, but I would have died. And now the whole 1200 is kind of an estimate. It got a little hard to keep track after the first millennia. And yes, I'm a shrine maiden. And then next we have some lore stuff, which I didn't go super in depth on because we had the lore video at the beginning, but I live at the Karasukami Shrine. I have a pet crow named Peep, and he's awesome. Peep is just a regular crow, and I have kind of a best friend, kind of a big fucking problem, named Alice Hoshihime. And I met Alice after my first 1,000 years. She's just a human, and we got into some trouble together. And now I'm kind of stuck with her, and during that whole journey stuck with Alice, we have bonded a bit and gotten to know each other, and I can say that for the most part, we no longer hate each other. We no longer hate each other, usually. And then at the shrine, I live with my friend Cinnamon, and our friend is Siren. We don't know too much about a Siren. He's pretty mysterious. We don't know where he's from. He always talks about, like, a castle and having, like, 20 wives or some stuff. It's always really ridiculous. So we pretty much don't ask him anything, because he's always gonna have a really unserious answer. We don't even know what species he is. If I didn't know any better, I would say that he's like a demon or like part dragon or something. We don't really know. It's really mysterious, but everyone else I know everything about. Everyone else I know. Yeah, it's too many, right? It can't be true. He's definitely just saying shit, right? And then we just they kind of just hang out at my shrine. Me and Alice had to go on our big adventure, but they hold down the fort. That's the saying. Yeah. I was gonna say they take down the fort, and I'm like, no, that's not right. They do that for me. And then Alice doesn't live at the shrine, but she might as well. She's really annoying. I like Umineko no Naku Koro ni. It is peak fiction. I like ecchi anime. It's my favorite genre. And I like rhythm games. I really don't like Ed Sheeran. He's my official nemesis. Or rival. I think those words are interchangeable. Technically, Prisma's my nemesis. Get Zesty Ed out of here. Zesty Ed is not invited to my fucking debut. And then I really don't like bugs. I don't like any bugs. I'm really afraid of bugs, but particularly I have a beef with stink bugs, which I recently found out aren't even stink bugs. They're lantern flies, but I'm not convinced that they're two separate species, and lantern flies don't even light up. So I don't want to call them that. Hobbies! I collect anime figures. I have over 50 scale figures and counting. I build keyboards, custom keyboards, because they're very fun. I make MMDs, Miku Miku Dance. I upload those on YouTube sometimes. I'm really behind on my upload schedule for MMDs, but I really love making those, and I do live 2D rigging. I love live 2D, and I also do art. I draw. I haven't drawn in a while. I am kind of rabid for MMD, but it started hurting my hand. I have to click too much. It hurts my wrist. My favorite animes of all time are Higurashi and To Love Ru Darkness specifically. My favorite games are Umineko, Skyrim, Osu, Elder Scrolls Online, Muse Dash, Like Makeover, Project Sakai, and Phasmophobia. That's my current lineup. And my favorite VTubers ever are Sakamata, Chloe, Gigi Mirin, Hoshimachi Suisei, and Hosho Marine. Probably in that order. Probably in that order. How many times have I watched those animes? Prefer not to answer. Miss the Orca, me too. Chloe Sakamata is my Kami Oshi. She will always be my Kami Oshi. Even if she's graduated, I don't give a fuck. I love her. I'll love her forever. But Gigi Mirin has quickly moved her way up my list. Boat goes Binted! I love her, and I love Suisei, and I love Marine. Always loved them. Our name, fan name, your name, are Sydachis. Because I'm Sydchi, so you're my Sydachis. Our art tag is very simple, just Syd Art. And our Oshi mark is Sakura Blossom and Dango. We have a mascot. So Peep is not our mascot. Peep is just our goat. We love Peep, but the Sadachi is a crow made of trash, and it stinks. You guys smell like shit. And the Sadachi does not have to be purple. My canonical design of a Sadachi is purple because I'm purple, but if you wanted to design your own Sadachi, it could be any color. My model. This model was drawn by Amagi Ru, who was amazing to work with and clearly did a wonderful job. Because I love this model, and the rigging was done by me, as usual. I do all my own rigging. Yes, thank you so much, Amagi Mama. Credits for the lore video. This is just for all the art that was in that first video at the beginning, as well as the music. And then the animation that was after that was by my wonderful wife, Kato, who did a great job and made me cry with the Higurashi background music. Yeah, you guys can rewatch it later. Not yet, not yet. But yeah, so that you can follow her on Twitch and Twitter. Her username is different by one letter, so I figured I would make sure you guys knew. And then special thanks to my 1.0 model mama, Juliet Morningstar, my half Sky who did my Sleepy Sid model. Her username is just a bunch of letters, but if you feel like typing all of those in, you won't find her just searching Half Sky. And then the Sidachi design was by the one and only Dempa Fish, my other wife, one of my other wives. There's the basic Sadachi design with no color, so if you needed to reference it with no color, that's the Sadachi in black and white. Yeah, Dempa really cooked on him. He's so good. She popped the fuck off. Is that the last one? That is the last slide. I'm so glad you guys like the model. You knew Sadachi felt familiar. Yeah, it's distinctly Dempa Fish. Hi, Belle! Thank you for coming!
Let's see, should I change my hair? I am gonna make redeems. Not today. Tomorrow. I am gonna make redeems for all of my different hair things. Do you guys want to see all my hair toggles again? Should we go through them while we yap? We've got dark mode, which with the bow, look at it on dark mode. It's so good. And the eye bags. I always have to have my eye bags because I'm so sleepy. Honk Shua. And then, oh, we can combo that with the glasses too. Crow mode, yes. I simultaneously match both Peep and a Sydchi. I could disguise myself with you guys. At least I could if I was stinky enough. But I'm not stinky. I'm not stinky. All the stink in my shrine comes from the Sydchis. How does the full model look in dark mode? Nothing's recolored on the legs, because I don't usually show my legs on stream. But it's, I recolored the kimono and the bow with it. Evil Sid gonna make some banger non-canon lore, yeah. Evil Sid be like, I do not like the When They Cry series. The cutest. The absolute cutest. I love the little baby twin tails. Hera, I beat you to it. So sad. Who made me cry? Probably Prisma. Prisma or Hera, probably. Sob, sob. Sob, 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 sob. I'm too happy to be sad right now. The toggle that I made for that is literally just labeled Sag. Press the Sag button. Oh my god, I love these twin tails. Hold on, turn off tiny twin tails. I honestly haven't looked much at myself with like just the long twin tails on. But I love it. I love it, I love it. Wish to have that. Yeah, the redeems and everything will be unpaused tomorrow. I just paused everything for stream today so that it wouldn't be as like stuff interfering, you know. Keep us on track. Ah! I'm so happy. I've been waiting all day so anxiously, just like, it's debut time. It's been such a long time since I did a debut. Can take away from showing all the bows only if I do the tiny twin tails. Then there's no bows because the bows are way too big with the tiny ones. But with the small ones, they're there. And then yeah, when it's my horns got sharper. Oh my god, my horns look so good. Hold on, can we take a moment to appreciate the horns on this model and the way that I fucking rigged it? The way that they are like basically 3D. I'm so proud of these horns. You'll be able to grab them tomorrow. Not yet, not yet. Not yet, but you will, you will. Don't worry, don't worry. Everything, all the normal stuff will be back. I love how like 3-dimensional they look. It's so cool. Not to compliment myself, but I popped the fuck off. I cooked. I fucking cooked. Do you want to see the full model? Yeah. We can do that. This is me with my bow. I also have not a bow. Gained 2 inches? I did. My secret, I put on shoes. No, I gained 2 actual inches though. Yeah, I got 2 inches taller. I was 4'10" when I initially got turned into Krasugaki. I was 4'10", but that was a while ago. That was a while ago, and my curse is broken. I can't tell you how, because that's spoilers, but I no longer have my curse, and it has started wearing off, and I am a little taller by 2 inches. But I will never get much taller because before I got transformed, I was 5'3". I was 5'3" and I got shrunk to 4'10", and now I'm 5 feet again. So I'm never gonna get that much taller. I might stay here for a little bit and stay at 5 feet, I think. Do I lose 2 inches barefoot? No. My height doesn't account for the shoes. But once again, thank you all so much for being here. I love you all so much. It's been so fun. I worked really hard, and I'm glad you all liked it. I was really excited to show you guys everything. So thank you so much. Oya Sydchi!